How's it going, guys? Jayforcee back at it again with your weekly video, guys. And this week we will be discussing the Gun Slinger class, guys. As you guys know, I will go ahead and go over the skill tree and what skills I personally feel are the most important to have. And also we will be going over a couple of tips and tricks I've learned for utilizing the Gun Slinger to the best of your ability. So without further ado, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button down below. Every like I get is much appreciated. Also, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to turn on post notifications. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, as you guys know, every single class in World War Z comes with 4 default skills that you acquire as you begin to level up the class. The first one you start with is Give Me a Reason. Start with Frag Grenade and Combat SMG. Movement has no effect on weapon accuracy. Recoil effect also reduced. So that's a pretty self-explanatory skill, guys. So next we will go over to our first skill, Fire in the Hole. Frag Grenade can kill 25% more targets. So normally a frag will kill up to 14 zombies at a time. With this skill, you can kill 25% more. Next, we are going over to our second skill, Adrenaline. Reloading a weapon with less than 25% ammo in the magazine produces a 50% reload speed boost for 5 seconds, guys. So basically, as long as you empty out the clip or the clip has less than 25% ammo in it, you will reload at half the rate you normally would. So that's awesome, especially with such a high damage out class selection. Next, our third skill we're going to get is This Is My Rifle. Start with ARK 103 assault rifle. Of course, guys, very self-explanatory. The ARK is basically the AK. So you get to start off with that instead of the compact SMG. So that's why I go with that. I mean, you could honestly pick any of these. The reason I don't go with the sporting carbine is because I don't really like the semi-automatics on this game. And heavy metal, yeah, the machine gun would be nice, but at the same time, you know, I'd rather just start off with the extra firepower. Moving on, our second default skill awarded at level 10 is Seek and Destroy. All active special zombies within a radius of 20 meters will be automatically marked. Basically, guys, if a toxic zombie, a bull zombie, a screamer zombie, or a hazmat zombie is within 20 meters of anybody using Gunslinger that is a level 10, it will outline in red for the entire team. Next, guys, our next skill is Bounty Hunter. Deal 25% more damage to special zombies. Guys, Gunslinger is a DPS class all the way. Therefore, you want to be doing as much damage to zombies as you can, which is why I go with the Bounty Hunter. So you get, it's just a damage bonus to all of these special zombies. Next is Rage Mode, which again, guys, this one isn't too detrimental. Rage Mode, when pinned down, you will automatically rise up and push your attackers back. So basically, guys, if you're in the way of a horde and you get pinned down by all the zombies, you will instantly jump back up and get back into the fight. Senjata. Start with a Senjata PDW in your secondary weapon slot. Very self-explanatory. I'm almost 100% sure I said that word wrong, but we're just gonna go with it, guys. So yeah, you start with a PDW instead of a pistol. So very self-explanatory skill. I just choose this. If you're gonna go with a different one, I would probably go with Welcome Committee. Stationary machine gun ammo increased by 25% for all teammates. That is more of a team-based skill, but at the same time, as a gunslinger, if I run out of ammo, I want to have a valid secondary to go to, and the PDW is an awesome automatic weapon to go to over the normal pistol. Your third default class unlock is My Bad. Friendly fire damage to your teammates reduced by 50%. Very self-explanatory skill, guys. I shouldn't have to go much more into that. Next skill, Deep Pockets. Carried ammo capacity for primary and secondary weapons increased by 25%. Another very self-explanatory. As a DPS class, you want to be able to carry as much ammo as possible to continue doing damage out instead of having to keep going and refilling ammo on the ammo crates and boxes. Next skill, work belt. Max number of frag grenades increased to 3. Another very self-explanatory skill. You really want to use the frags as efficiently as possible, so having an extra frag really does help in those horde situations. Of course, more frags, more kills, more damage out, so that's why I choose to go with that one. Last skill, thrifty. Reloading a weapon with less than 25% ammo in the magazine provides a 35% firearm damage boost for 5 seconds. Guys, I just want to reiterate, using thrifty with the skill also adrenaline is a great combo. Basically, as long as you are dumping your ammo before reloading, for the next 5 seconds you are getting a reload boost, which means you're reloading faster, and you're also getting a 35% damage boost. So that is awesome. That is going to help you, especially when you're just spraying into those hordes of zombies and you're consistently reloading your weapon. It's going to give you a higher damage out and you're going to reload a lot faster, guys. So that's why I love putting those two together. And the last default skill you unlock at level 30 for Gunslinger is War Face. Killing 25 zombies in rapid succession grants 50% firearm damage boost for the entire team for 20 seconds. Guys, this is such a great skill to have. I'm trying to tell you guys, because with you spraying into these hordes, you're constantly reloading very fast. You already have a 35% damage boost from the prior skill thrifty. So therefore, man, this affects the entire team. So the other two buffs are just for yourself, but this gives the entire team basically 50% more firearm damage. So that is an awesome default skill to unlock at level 30, guys. And now we're gonna jump into a game, and I'm gonna give you guys some tips that I've learned for using the Gunslinger class as efficiently as possible. Alright guys, tip number 1 that we will be discussing today is to prioritize fire on all special zombies when they're outlined to you and your team. As you guys know, when you reach level 10, you get the Seek and Destroy, which outlines any special zombie, whether it's the Hazmat, Bull, Creeper, or Screamer, within a 20-meter radius. So therefore, you always want to prioritize your fire. Also, you guys know when you reach level 11, you get the Bounty Hunter, which gives you a 25% boost when killing special zombies. Therefore, if you want to take them out as quick as possible without any of your team being hurt, you should be prioritizing them at all times and using your damage buff to take them down just a little bit faster. Tip number 2, guys, always be moving as a gunslinger. The first skill that you unlock as Gunslinger essentially removes all of your movement accuracy, basically debuff. So no matter how much you move around, you will always have the same amount of accuracy, guys. You have to use this to your advantage, especially when you start entering the very hard and extreme levels, because you want to be moving away from the zombies while still firing at them. So as a gunslinger, since you do not sacrifice any accuracy to do so, you need to always stay on the move when firing at zombies. Tip number 3, guys, try your hardest to save your frag grenades for pileups. I'm telling you guys, I think when defending against hordes, especially pileup hordes, frag grenades are one of your best friends. They are great for knocking down and killing large amounts of zombies in small areas. Therefore, I always try and save my frag grenades when I know we have a pileup coming up, because it's gonna give us a lot more time to keep the zombies from piling up and continuously knocking them down and getting the max amount of kills per grenade, guys. So my tip to you is to save your grenades if you know you're gonna be in a pileup scenario. Tip number 4, guys, always fire your weapons until they are empty or super close to being empty, guys. As a gunslinger at level 6, you unlock the adrenaline perk, which makes you reload twice as fast as long as your magazine is below 25% in ammo capacity. Also guys, at level 29 you have the Thrifty perk that as long as your weapon is below 25%, you get a 35% damage buff. So honestly, if you are dumping mags and dumping mags and dumping mags, which you should be doing as a gunslinger, you're going to be reloading twice as fast, and you're going to have 35% more fire damage as long as you're continuously doing that and reloading your mags when they're almost empty, guys. And guys, that brings us to tip number 5. Do as much damage as possible so you can give your team the biggest buffs in the world. Guys, remember what we talked about, your 4th default skill unlocked at level 30, Warface. When you kill 25 zombies in rapid succession, you give your entire team 50% more damage for 20 seconds, guys. This tip goes hand in hand with the last tip I gave you, that you should be dumping mags and dumping mags and dumping mags, because in the process, every time you reload, you're reloading twice as fast. Every time you reload an empty mag, you're getting a 35% buff to your own damage out. Now, every 25 zombies that you kill, you're giving your entire team, including yourself, 50% more damage. So now you're at 85% more damage and you're reloading twice as fast, just for doing what a gunslinger does and dumping mags, dumping mags, and dumping mags, guys. So always, 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 as a gunslinger, do as much damage as possible, whether it's with your frags or with your weapons, and you are going to give your team the great, great, great buff that comes with Warface, guys. Guys, that brings an end to our Gunslinger tutorial. I hope everybody learned something from this video, and I hope this helps you guys in the future get through your levels on World War Z. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button, guys. It really helps the channel grow. Also guys, if you're not, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you guys will be notified every time I post a video, guys. We got more World War Z content coming soon, so make sure you guys tune in. But I'm Jayforcee, and we will see you guys next video.